Something to drink, get comfy, and let's jump into another comeback conversation. So, today I want to talk about something I hear several times a week from ladies in my circle and outside of my circle, and on social, actually. And that's, I don't know why this is hitting me so hard. Like, I don't understand why I don't feel the same and why I can't change it. Like my body is not responding to everything I'm throwing at it right now. My energy levels, like 3 hours after I get up in the morning time, I'm drained. I mean, what the heck is going on? I can I can go to sleep at night, and you can tell this is a voice of experience. I can go to sleep, doze off, wake up 10 minutes, 5 minutes in, and I'm wide awake. And then the frustration sets in, and when you get mad, you definitely can't go back to sleep, right? And then we look in the mirror and say, okay, what happened? I do not recognize that reflection. Like we just woke up one day and we don't recognize ourselves. Just like we never look in the mirror every day, but all of a sudden we notice, yeah. And that is devastating and it can set you back. It's like all of a sudden you're slapped in the face and you see all these limitations. You're experiencing all these limitations and it holds you back. You won't step into something new. You won't put yourself out there and you will settle into a shell to protect yourself so you don't have to hear somebody else say what you're feeling and how you've already prejudged yourself by the look in the mirror or looking down at your body or how you can't function and go all day long like you used to. And the crankiness from lack of sleep, all those things. So that's the conversation we're going to have today. If you don't know who I am, I'm Christy. I'm also known as the Comeback Mentor, and I am a heart healer. I am a dream shaper for women in this season of midlife because it is a season unlike any other, and we've never been here before. But I thrive on creating safe, trusted, steady spaces for women so that you can come in and be who you are. You can be seen and you can heal what's been heavy, what's prevented you from moving forward, which the things that have made you look at yourself and prejudge yourself and keep you from building what God is calling you to build. So if this sounds like you, if this sounds familiar or like you're about to step into this kind of space, hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss an episode. I promise you, because we're having very real conversations that I didn't hear people talking about this right before I hit menopause. So hit that subscribe button and let's jump into our conversation today. And yes, this is very real. I'm going to take a drink of my drink. You go right ahead too. So, this season of midlife has a very nasty way of uncovering what's been sitting beneath the surface. Those areas um, that we haven't wanted to face for a while. Like I was talking about at the beginning, when you look in the mirror, it's like one day you've noticed everything that's changed in your facial expressions or your hair. It's like one day you've noticed. Like you don't look in the mirror every day, but you do. But it just sneaks up on you because we push things to the side. We push things to the side. We make excuses. I didn't get enough sleep, so that's why my eyes are swollen and I have dark circles. I know you've done it. I did. We make excuses so that we don't have to face it. So when our bodies start really shifting It brings up things from the past that we've thought we've pushed to the side and not dealt with, like old insecurities, um, the comparisons, and we can really slap those on big and heavy in this season because we don't look like we have known ourselves to look like for the past 40 years. Well, you know what I'm saying. And the things that we thought we moved past successfully, like we've convinced ourselves that we actually worked through it and healed through it, but we really didn't. We just kind of stumbled over it. Yeah, that sneaks back in because we're vulnerable. We're in this new space where nothing is familiar and we feel less than because everything that we have gone by and known ourselves as has changed. Our abilities, the things that we relied on in the past, are not at 100% anymore. If you relied on your looks and you're not at 100%, you're going to look at yourself in a different light, a negative light. If you were physically active, you played a lot of sports, or you would go and do a lot of things, and now your body's screaming at you, bone health, tendon health, muscle health, metabolic health, things naturally because of age are now have now shifted. Your body's screaming at you, and you're not 100% anymore. And maybe you push through anyway, and now you've damaged your body. Yeah, all of those things. We're talking about a deeper level to this. And this season comes in and tells you, okay, we're going to do things differently now. And we don't like it, do we? I know I didn't. When the doctor tells you, okay, you have osteopenia, so your bone health stinks. You are more prone to breaking a bone now. You're shrinking because your bone density has changed. So now you've lost an inch, and your discs in your vertebrae are starting to compress. So that's going to shrink you even more, but it's going to also give you back pain, so on and so forth. Hello, what? Okay, I know you're wondering where am I going with all of this. I'm trying to help you make a connection here in this conversation between the pieces of our health and understanding that we can control and unhealed wounds. Let's get into it. Two women who have the same physical change and experience it very differently. What's the difference? The difference is number one, what we're taught, what we're exposed to, what we experience, and how we measure our worth. Like I was talking about our looks, if you relied on your looks, if you relied on your physical health or your mental health, because we get the fog too. Don't know why, but we get the fog too. But if you've measured your worth over who you were in your old season, now we're in the new season, and sometimes that hurt is not just a seasonal change. It's what we believe that the change says about us, that we're now less than, we're not good enough, we are not ever going to be able to do what we did before. I mean, all of the things. We take ourselves apart. And here's what I want you to start to shift and focus on, because I was there. I love to hike. And I did some damage to myself through, um, well, I have no idea how I did the damage to myself. Didn't realize that I had done that damage to myself and would push through, overexerting my body in a desperate need to be who I used to be. So, what did I do? I damaged my body. And through that, I created a lifelong um, area that is going to not leave me alone and not be pain free when I go out hiking. I promise you, I'm going somewhere. So um, as I have wallowed in, I am not who I used to be. Now I'm broken. There is no way that I can be who I used to be. So, should I even attempt to go do something I enjoy anymore because I'm less than, or should I just sit at home, be miserable, wallow in sadness and grief, frustration, and just wait until my time's up? Yeah. If you have not experienced this, somebody around you has. This is very, very real. Midlife can throw depression on you in a heartbeat. And I know that's not the direction of our conversation today, but this is very real. This is why I have these conversations. Midlife is, this season is an opportunity. It's not a setback. And we need to lift each other up. More conversations need to be had about the emotional and physical and heart connection to be able to thrive and grow and move forward in midlife. To get rid of the insecurities, to not look at ourselves as less than and project that to others, to wallow in our own self-pity because we're not who we used to be and ignore what's going on inside of us, just trip over like a speed bump. We can't do that. Instead of actually forcing your body back into a prior version of who you were, like I tried to do, how about we give ourselves some grace? We've been through a lot. I mean, if you sit and think about, you've been here 40 years, 45 years, 50, 60, 70. I know people don't always like to talk about their age, but I want to look at it from a different lens. You've been blessed. You have been through so many things in life. You've created some beautiful things. You have contributed to the world. And your body, I mean, think about the amount of time that you've been able to be here. Has it been a cakewalk? No. But give yourself some grace for the goodness of who you are. Listen to yourself, listen to your body, and respond to it. Care for it. And work with your body as it is in this season so that you can be happy. It doesn't mean that you are less than, and it does not mean that your body is against you. Now, next week, we're going to really get into the heart healing piece and the connection. But today, I like to give you things to make you think because I like to think. So, I want you to ask yourself a question about the season that you're in right now. What is stirring inside of you that you didn't expect? Good, bad, and different. Write it down because you got to process through these things. Are you believing something about yourself because of these changes? Are you thinking that you're less than? Are you thinking that you're broken? Are you thinking that you're unworthy? Or are you thinking about the opportunity? Are you thinking about the blessing you can be to the person behind you or beside you? Are you thinking about the calling that the Lord has on your life in this new season, this new opportunity, because you're in a different space? You're in a space to really accomplish. What is God inviting you in to tend in your heart right now? That's a tough one. If you really sit down with that and will admit that there is something that He wants to tend to right now, and get in a space of, okay, I'm not going to trip over it. I'm not going to push it to the side. I'm really going to try to work through this with God. And like I said, next week's episode, we're going to go deeper into the heart healing piece. And then what does your body need from you right now in this season? Is it grace? Is it be still for just a little while? Is it I need to go do something I used to do, just not at the level I used to, and be okay with that? If this new crazy, confusing, frustrating, weird season is more than you expected, you are definitely not alone. There is a physical side to what's happening, like we just talked about in this episode, and then there's a heart side to what's happening. You got this. You can tend to both. And you can walk through this strangeness, excuse me, sorry, with strength, with confidence, and from a place of a healed heart. If this spoke to you right where you're at, stay here on this channel, subscribe. I promise you, you don't want to miss an episode. Let me know in the comments if you resonated with this. Let me know if there's something specific you want me to talk about. And if you want more support, if you need somebody to walk with you through this season, and you want to learn how to care for your heart and your body together, join us in the Comeback Mentor community, and I'll put the link in the comments. Have a blessed day, week. I hope this resonated with you, and I will see you in the next comeback conversation. Bye.